Namaste students. CBSE class 12 chapter name using Python libraries, fourth chapter, and part 2 second session of this chapter using Python libraries. During first session we studied about Python libraries. So what do you mean by library? Library refers to a collection of modules that together cater to specific type of needs or applications. And what is a library? So it's already explained. So library means it's a collection of modules. A library can have multiple modules in it, and some commonly used Python libraries explained in last class. So Python standard libraries are math module, C module, and random module, statistics module, URL, LIB modules, etc. It is about Python standard library. And another library, Python library is NumPy library. It's already explained in last session. Next, Science Python library, TK Inter library, Malplot LIB library. So these are all library already explained in last session. Next one is module. So what is a module? Actually, it's a process of dividing a program into some components or some parts that must be individually manageable one. That particular part is called module, and that concept is called as modularity. A module is a separate unit in itself, or we can say it reduces its complexity to some extent, or we can say modularity that reduces the complexity of a program, and it creates a number of well defined documented boundaries within the program. It reduces the rewrite or what we can say recreate the program, etc. So once it is created, we can access whenever we need such built-in functions or such modules. So last class we studied about that one also. And another concept we studied, that is structure of Python module, and which includes doc strings, variables and constants, classes, objects, statements, functions, etc. So, last class is already once it is explained that XYZ, a module XYZ means it is a file xyz.py, xyz.py. A Python module is a file, that means .py extension containing variables, classes, or we can say class definitions, statements, functions related to a particular task, and some diagram also given in last session. It's very important. So that indicates composition or structure of a Python module, composition or structure of a Python module. Next, a module in general, it is independent. We can say it is independent grouping of code and data, or we can say a module is a independent grouping of code and data, so which includes variables, definitions, statements, and functions, can be reused in other programs, can be reused in other programs, and can depend on other modules, So last class we studied all those things about the Python modules. Next, today, see, these are about Python diagram, structure of Python module. Variables are there, functions, variables, classes, methods, members, and all those things explained in last class also. A module in general is independent grouping of code and data, so which includes variables, definitions, statements, and functions, can be reused in other programs also. So once it is defined, can be reused in our program, some other programs also, can depend on other modules. See, actually here one program is given, that means we can create our own module, and this program, below mentioned program, it is not from the Python's standard library. It is a user created module shown here for your understanding purposes. Okay, let it be there. Here, hash temp conversion dot py. Actually, temp conversion dot py. So it's a comment because we are using that one hash. And here, docstring is mentioned. Docstring means writing the remarks about the program. Here, docstring means using triple quotes. Using triple quotes, it is mentioned that conversion functions between Fahrenheit and centigrade. Fahrenheit and centigrade. See, after this one, so two functions are defined. See, hash function is already specified here. Next line is DEF definition 2 underscore centigrade. 2 underscore centigrade means it's a function name. 2 underscore centigrade. See, it's a function name. Here, underscore allowed. It's an identifier. We know that an identifier is a name given to the program element, such as variable names, array names, function names, etc. So underscore can be used here. Definition 2 underscore centigrade of x. Actually, x is a formal parameter, or we can say formal argument, or we can say argument also. And immediate after function definition, again one comment is there. Comment, or we can say docstring. So here it is given that returns colon x converted to centigrade. So that particular function is to convert Fahrenheit to centigrade. So formula is given, return 5 star inside the parenthesis x minus 32 divided by 9. And another function is there, definition to Fahrenheit, centigrade to Fahrenheit conversion. Again comment is there, comment or docstring. So docstring. So here also return 9 star x divided by 5.0 plus 32. So just look at these two functions and two blank space between two functions. Two blank space between two functions here, blank spaces are there. So it's very important, two blank lines between two functions. It's a style convention. It's not important now, it's not required. Okay, whatever it may be. Some constants also you are going to specify. Freezing temperature in centigrade is 0.0. In Fahrenheit it is 32.0. See, after creating this particular module temp conversion.py, we can make use of two functions, that is 2 centigrade x, 2 Fahrenheit x in our program. But thing is, we need to import the file name, that is temp conversion.py, to make use of these two functions, 2 centigrade and 2 Fahrenheit functions. Suppose if you are using 2 centigrade function, 2 Fahrenheit function, it's very important to import that module name or file name, temp conversion.py. Okay, next, go through the next slide. The element of module shown in above figure are, name of the module is temp conversion. Name of the module is temp conversion. Module file name is temp conversion.py. And here it contains two functions, 2 centigrade, 2 Fahrenheit. 2 centigrade and 2 Fahrenheit. So two functions and two constants, freezing underscore C, freezing underscore F. Here freezing C, it indicates 0, freezing F, that means Fahrenheit. Freezing temperature of Fahrenheit is 32.0. 3 doc strings, that means triple quotes strings. 3 doc strings are used here. So one is to specify the first one, that is about module names. Second one is to indicate the first function. Third one is to indicate the second function. See, 3 doc strings, 1, 2 and 3. Right? 1, 2, 3. Okay. The doc strings of a module are displayed as documentation. Displayed as documentation. So these three doc strings are non-executable statements. Non-executable statement. It will not go for the execution. When you issue following command on Python's shell prompt, after importing the module with the import module name command, import space module name command. So that is to import the particular module. So we can use import temp conversion. Import temp conversion. So no need of .py. It's a file. .py is a file name, or we can say module name, module file name. So we need to access module name only. Import temp conversion. So that is enough. And here import module name command. Here help module name. For example, after importing module given in above figure, that is module temp conversion, if we write help temp conversion, so what happens? It will display the functions defined under that particular module. So here what happens is help command, that is to display the functions and constants and what we can say doc strings mentioned in that particular module. See, Python will display all doc strings along with the module name, file name, functions name and the constants as shown below. Here import temp conversion, help temp conversion. So first you are going to access or establish link to the temp conversion is a module help temp conversion. So what happens is help on module temp conversion, it gives the name temp conversion functions between Fahrenheit and centigrade. So that is given as doc strings, first doc string. Actually it's just like a caption in our program. Type temp conversion functions between Fahrenheit and centigrade. File, so it will display the file name C Python 37 Python work temp conversion.py. Temp conversion.py is a file name. Next it will display functions to centigrade, that is to returns x converted to centigrade. So that will display. So what are the documents written inside the triple quotes, pair of triple quotes? So first it is given as temp conversion functions between Fahrenheit and centigrade, and below the function to centigrade it returns x converted to centigrade. Under to Fahrenheit function returns x converted to Fahrenheit. Next it will display data. So what are the constants? So that will be displayed, and freezing C equal to 0.0, freezing F equal to 32.0. So 4 things will be displayed here. So name, file, functions and data. Whenever if you want to see the details of particular module, just type help within parenthesis module name. Help module name. First import module name, help module name. So what happens is it will display. So what is the purpose of that function and name of the module name, name of the file or file name. Next, what are the functions defined inside that particular module and what are the constants defined under that module. So 4 things will be displayed whenever you're going to use help command along with that particular function name or particular module name. Okay, these are about using the import and help commands. Next, move on to the next thing. There is one more function dir. There is one more function dir when applied to a module. There is one more function dir when applied to a module gives you names of all that is defined inside the module. So what are the constants defined inside that module? So what are the functions defined inside the module? So what are the packages used? So what are the documents? So what are the files? What is the name? So all those things will be displayed in case if you are using dir along with that file name or module name. So first thing is import module name, that is temp conversion. Next dir module name, that is temp conversion. So what happens is it will display freezing C, freezing F, built-ins. So what are the built-in functions that will be displayed? Next docs. So what are the triple quotes used? And files, what are the files are used? Name, it may be top level statements, packages. That means sometime we can make use of built-in functions, so that will be displayed. And what are the functions, user defined functions? 2 centigrade, 2 Fahrenheit, so that those two functions also displayed. Okay, so what is the purpose of dir? So dir used to name all the things, what are the things defined inside the modules. It may be a constant, it may be a value, it may be a doc strings, or it may be a file names, or it may be a functions, etc. Okay, next thing is general doc string conventions are: first letter of first line is a capital letter. First letter of first line is a capital letter. See here, whenever if you are going to use doc strings, first letter of first line is a capital letter, second line is blank line, second line is blank line, rest of the details begin from the third line. Rest of the details begin from the third line. Rest of the details begin from the third line. Okay, these are about, so about the general doc strings conventions are used. So first letter of the first line is a capital letter, second line is blank line, and third one is rest of the details begin from third line. Next one is importing modules in a Python program. See here, one more thing is missing. The doc strings are triple quoted strings in a Python module or program, which are displayed as document when help command is issued. Which is displayed as a document when the help command is issued, or it will be displayed as a caption when help command is encountered. Okay, these are about doc strings are enclosed within the triple quotes. Okay, next one is importing modules in a Python programs. As mentioned before in Python, if you want to use the definitions inside a module, then you need to first import the module in your program. So we need to import the module in your program. Python provides import statement to import modules in a program. So Python provides import statement. So using import statement, we can access a particular module, or we can establish link to that particular module. The import statement can be used in two forms. See, the import statement can be used in two forms. So first one is to import entire module. See, just we have to insert import module command. Import module command. To import selected objects from a module. To import selected object from a module. See, in the last program, it is given that temp conversion. So in that temp conversion, suppose if you want to access only to Fahrenheit, to convert centigrade to Fahrenheit, just we can access 2 Fahrenheit of x or 2 Fahrenheit of function. No need to access the whole module. So that's why to import selected objects from module, import object command from a module. Okay, so two ways to access a particular module. One is by using import command or import entire module, and another one is to import selected objects or selected functions. And here to import selected objects we need from module here import object. See, from temp conversion, import to Fahrenheit. From temp conversion, import to Fahrenheit according to the previous program. We can access a single function only without accessing the whole module or without accessing the whole objects defined inside that module. Just we can access a single function or single object. Okay, let it be there. So two forms, one is to import entire module and second one is to import selected objects. The importing entire module, the import statement can be used to import entire module and even for importing selected items also. In two cases or in two forms also we can use import. To import entire module, the import statement can be used as per following syntax. See here, import module 1, module 2, module 3, etc. Import just module name. Module name 1, module name 2, module name 3 with the comma separator. So we can type like this: import module 1, module 2, module 3 up to module n. For example, to import a module, in case if you are using time, you will write like this: import time. Here time is the module name. Time is the module name. To import two modules, namely decimals and fractions, so you'll have to write import decimals, fractions. The import statement internally executes the code of module file and then makes it available to your program. Actually, import function which establishes link to that particular module file and then makes it available to our program. The import statement, like the one shown above, imports entire module, which imports entire module, that is everything defined inside the module. Function definition may be there, variables are there, constants are there, so all those things can be accessible. Okay, these are about how to access or how to import a particular module. See, after importing a module, you can use any function definition of the imported module as per following syntax: module name dot function name. Function name, it uses parenthesis, open and closed parenthesis. So module name, function name. Module name dot function name. See, if you are using import math, and we can make use of some functions, for example square root. So we can use like this: math dot sqrt function. Math dot sqrt function. This way of referring to a module's object is called dot notation. Dot notation. So dot is to access object of a module. Object of a module. So dot notation is important. See, in the previous program we can use temp conversion dot to Fahrenheit function or temp conversion dot to centigrade function. See, for example, consider the module temp conversion given in the above figure. To use its function to centigrade, we will have to write import temp conversion. First thing is, first we have to import the temp conversion module. Temp conversion dot to centigrade of 98.6. To centigrade of 98.6. And the same manner, we can convert to the Fahrenheit. Temp conversion dot to Fahrenheit 33 degree centigrade. 33 degree centigrade. The name of a module is stored inside the constant name. The name of a module stored inside the constant name. Prefix and suffix are having two underscores. See, the name of a module is stored inside a constant underscore name underscore constant name. Prefix and suffix are two underscores. You can use like this: import time. See, print time dot underscore name underscore. See, one more thing, some important note is also given here. After importing a module, to access one of the functions, you have to specify the name of the module and the name of the function separated by a dot, also known as a period. This format is called dot notation. Separated by a dot. See, after importing a module, to access one of the functions, you have to specify the name of the module and the name of the function with a dot that should be separated, that is used to separate the function name and module, and also known as period. This format is called dot notation. Okay students, that's it for today's session. So today we studied about, so what is a module in general? A module is independent grouping of code and data. Variables, definitions, statements, functions can be reused and depend on the other modules also. And today we designed a module, or we can say user defined module, that is to convert Fahrenheit to centigrade, and module name or its file name that should be .py extension. And here we defined two functions. One is to convert centigrade, to convert Fahrenheit, second one, and two constants also defined, two functions also defined, and then three doc strings also defined. Here three doc strings are used to specify the caption. And okay, and next we studied about, so what is the purpose of using help command used along with the module name. Help, and then within parenthesis module name we have to use. So that will display name of that particular module. So so what is the purpose of module or caption? So that will be displayed, that is to convert, actually according to our program, that is to convert functions between Fahrenheit to centigrade. And it will display the file name. File name means module name with the .py extension. And also we studied about the functions. So what are the functions defined inside that particular module, and what are the data? That means, so what are the constants defined inside that particular module? So four things are there. So today we studied about, in case if you are using help command along with the module name, so it will display four things: name, file, functions, and data. So next one is another function dir. And here dir, in case if you are using dir along with the module name, so what happens is, all that is defined inside the function, so it gives the names of all. So what is defined inside the module, it may be the constant, it may be the name, file name, functions, etc. So all those things should be okay, all those things that will display. And what happens whenever you're going to define a doc strings? General doc string conventions are, first letter of first line is a capital letter, and second line is blank line, and rest of the details begin from third line. Rest of the details begin from third line. And next one is importing modules in a Python program. So there are two ways to import the modules. Then, so what is the purpose of importing a module? See, very simple. To make use of functions defined inside that module, so we need to import that module to our function or to our program. So that's why we are using import command. Here there are two ways or two forms. One is to import the entire module, import module command, import and module name. So that's enough. And second one is to import selected object from a module. And here what happens is, we need from module name, import object name means function name. From module name, import object name. So according to our program, from temp conversion, import to centigrade, import to Fahrenheit. Like this also we can use. Okay, these are about how to importing the modules in our program. And one more thing we studied today, that is importing entire module. So just we need to use the import module only. And one more thing is, we can call more than one module at a time, or we can import more than one at a time. Import module 1 comma import module 2, import module 3, like this. See here, comma operator is used to separate the module names. Comma operator is used to separate the module names. And one more thing we studied about this one is how to use the functions. So module name dot function name with the parenthesis. Temp conversion dot to centigrade function. Temp conversion dot to Fahrenheit function. And of course, we can use the names of a module is stored inside a constant underscore name underscore. Prefix and suffix are having two underscores. So that is about the constant. Here import time, print time dot underscore name underscore. Okay, these are all, or these concepts we studied in today's class. Okay, students, study properly and submit your worksheet in proper time or in time, and we'll see you in the next session.